They were taped together. They sometimes they seemed alive and sometimes not, you know? Let's do it.
And I'll see you when the wrath comes. Knocking on your bedroom door with money, building your kingdom. Dripping from the open mouth, I'll show you what you look like from the inside. And I'll see you when the wrath comes around.
Okay. When he said something, it looked like there was over here somewhere, like in the far corner, there was like blood moving, it looked like. Don't know if I was mistaken. But he said, I'll show you what you look like from the inside, and I don't know what he's talking about. I don't want him to like be jucking up somebody, you know what I mean? They're always fucking with that shit, they are. They are. It seems very dark so far, Andy. It does. Oh, Bad Omens is on the list, like majorly. Loads of people have asked for Bad Omens. They really have. You know? Alright, let's float back into this. Sorry. It feels quite dark. It does feel quite dark. You'll know tonight, I'm telling you. Dude, chill out with the hair. Thank you. Jesus. So, first of all, I recognise this chick. Secondly, he's on about Wrath. He's mentioned Wrath a few times. Like, there was one in, something about the is it like the glory of Wrath, or the I can't exactly remember. But it feels like, you know what I mean? You know how they are? They like sew stuff together. Ooh, Mike. Looks the same but feels wrong. Yeah. He was attempting to get back to Eden, but the new album is even in Arcadia. What if he made it back to the wrong garden? Is it going good in the garden? You know? By the way, that food colouring water that we keep seeing is just water and food colouring, right? Maybe a little bit of thickener added. And also, that GUN is far too big to be real. So, everybody get off my case. Thank you, Gene. Thank you. Lyrics are some of his darkest, and a lot of the Cure sounding influence. That's, what's his name, innit? I never really got into the Cure. There's a few people around me that were like, oh, I like the Cure. I say Robert Plant. Anyway, let's crack on. Who is that? They're all props. They're all toys. See? It looks like ketchup. And jam from the middle of a donut. Sorry to cut it off there, but when it panned past that, tell me this part of that girl's face doesn't look like Amy Lee from Evanescence. It's a music video. They're absolutely all props. Fully. Prevention is better than the cure. Can't say I ever got on with their lyrics. I mean, true. True. Look, have a look. Anyway, right? Sorry to pause it there. First of all, this is very... I feel like you can tell it's earlier. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's a production value type feel or what, but you can tell that it's earlier. Even when the heavier something, the heavier stuff drops in, you know? Okay. It's Amy Lee. Flip the flipping bed. Let me come back a bit there. That was nice little down. You know? It's a great pause, right? Can't beat a bit of love, you know? Yeah, you guys can waffle away. This is the Waffle House after all. But damn! You know? I feel like this is very, this, what we're seeing, the flashes of the weird masked person, right? Big up MJ. You know. You absolutely know it. Um, I just got a message off my sister. It totally distracted me. Like, what? Who? These quite clearly are fans of each other, shall we say, right? I'm not going to say they're in love because I don't know them. You know what I mean? But they're not enemies. So who's doing all the shooting and that? You know? Who is this flashing? Looks like he's from an anime type guy. You know what I mean? Go back a bit more so we can maybe get some bow, down, down action. You know? That Spider-Man one. It was a great pause, MJ. Thank you. Karen, if you go below to the linkage, I don't know if you're already part of the Discord or what. If you hop in the Discord, you can just blast stuff in the music section and tag me and stuff. That's the best place to sort of bridge the connect, you know, if you've got Discord, that is. But it is the best place. Anyway, shh. Everybody, shh. Oh, they've... That video fits perfectly with that song, can I just say? It fully does. I got pulled into that video AF. They're taped together. I feel like that isn't their doing. You know? It does look. It is. Discord is fan-fucking-tastic. It's where all the legends are. You know? I mean, you lot are just all legends. And you guys are everywhere. And I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much. Oh, the songs even in Arcadia feel more interconnected. Wow, I can't even talk, Mike. They do feel more interconnected. I agree. I do agree, yeah. There's it's true. It's true. It's like reference to one city central all over the place, you know? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Right. It's like the whole album, start to finish, is like just one story. You know what I mean? You know what? It's so hard to talk about what I just listened to while I'm over here, like, having you guys appearing. You know? But that was like it was a deep one, wasn't it? It was like darker than normal. ND, like you say. Thank you as well. It was a bit darker. It absolutely was. And definitely that video fits nice. Better than 6 minutes of a bug. 100%. You know? Yeah, I like that. I did like that. Definitely do, Karen, for sure. For sure. Defo do. Bow, down, down, bow, down. You know? They would tape together. Sometimes they seemed alive and sometimes not. You know? So what happened in that video? That's a bit deep. And I don't feel like, is that, you say the video from Jaws? I don't feel like that would work. Show me those pretty white joys. But don't you agree that you can almost tell that it's older, you know? That it's an older Sleep Token song. Yeah, she was for Jaws. I thought that's what you'd said. Dance on the line with me. What, I liked the fact that, yeah, it was weird. He looked like that one particular anime character. who I don't know because I don't watch anime. Um, I liked when someone pointed out in the comments. I was like, why do I recognize "Show Me How to Dance Forever"? And it was the website pre-album drop. I thought that was cool. I like that they do stuff like that. You know, there's like mystery all over the place, and I really like it. Yours overlay in Nazareth is even more powerful. Mm. So stiff. I think. What is your guys' favorite song off of Even in Arcadia? If you weren't around when I asked that earlier, let me know.